Thank you. Nice one.
Feliz. Makia.
When he's on phone, you can enjoy.
Maxi.
And games of this encounter. And both teams still feeling each other out. Heathens with the lion's share of possession. But some handling errors bring a halt to their attacks.
One, going up. Two, they're going up.
Happening all around the country. We are like that around just in case it becomes in the period. The Heathens are hosting the Rhinos at Down Waters. Kamala Eagles hosting the Sunday Black Pirates at the Kingate Orioles and the Passport Knockers across the Bina Malaysia. And the Waruma Barriers hosting the Eagles in Jinja.
Don't start, eh? Don't start. Please come. Jangu. Don't take any hold it. Don't shout at me. When you're ready. We'll start. 15.
Impis working their routine and working to go. Sprung down to the Heathens roundabout their 10-yard line. Welcome to the Nile Special Rugby Championship. As we've been telling you, matches this year, we will have a final as opposed to the league format that we are accustomed to. The quarterfinals will be a home and away affair, and so the semis culminating in two. The 1-on-1 Michael Kurach picks. Line is very ready.
Right to the upside, that's what it is! Right to the upside. Tackle away! Green ahead! Advantage over, let's go!
fighter for the Heathens, general charge with kicking duty. Desire, get in front for Misa. We'll see you. Welcome to KYADONDO.
First points on the board for the home team Heathens against Impis in round 10 of the Nile Special Rugby Championship of 2024. Lawrence Sebuliba with the try after just about 7 minutes played on the clock here at KYADONDO Rugby Club. Welcome to the live broadcast brought to you by Kawowo Sports. And this is an exciting clash for me personally because it's been exactly a month since I watched some of our beautiful local rugby, and what an occasion to choose the return. First placed team undefeated in the standings, Heathens. They've already sealed alongside the other 7 teams their places in the championship playoffs. Impis, on the other hand, are stuck in the bottom 4 with the relegation playoffs, but although it's already decided, all but decided, there's still a lot to play for with these remaining 2 rounds, 10 and 11. And Impis will be looking to get a good score from here. Heathens will be looking to get a good score as well to maintain that stay atop the standings. Impis with ball in hand. There's a Riho Muhumuza. They've been forced to play backwards by the Heathens defense. Deus Nkera marshalling the forwards and the backs in that number 10 jersey, and finally there's a break from the backs. Martin Odong now carrying it just past the gain line. Godfrey Ayebare, the hooker turned winger, looking for work in the midfield. Impis are making forward momentum here. Ayebare again. This is what the coaches are always looking for from their wingers, finding work in the middle of the pitch. And now Impis are just 5 meters away from the try line. A whole pack of 8 carrying it strong, and they have the advantage and the full penalty for the high tackle. The forwards will be putting in the work. Riho Muhumuza looking for some space on the edge, gains a few precious meters, and they are over Impis. Try is awarded, or rather a penalty on the 5. Would be glad to hear what the call there is. Didn't get a good shot of it, and neither did I get the referee's signal, but it's been a turnover and by the Heathens to keep their clean sheet after 11 minutes. And that kick by Joseph Oyet gets them out of their red zone into a good territory for a set piece platform at the line out. Rosenberg there, the center referee, had to have had clear view at that breakdown to award that penalty. Not to take any assumptions, but it looked like there was a turnover. Very good jack of first man on the ball from the Heathens. And they were able to save that try. Olet found at the back of the line out in what they call the number 6 possession now. Michael Wokorach with an inside ball. And the pillow sends it in the air. It bounces in front of Stalon Arinaitwe. He regathers and tries to dance past Sebulima. An up and under kick, not necessary, gives away possession to Trevor Ochan.
Use the gate!
And Heathens have gained 20 meters with just one kick. A pillow again. Olet to the back door with Ojo. The man called Oyet officially. Emmanuel Biamugisha now in the midfield. A pillow in the number 9 position.
Guys, offside.
But advantage not gained by the Heathens. They have that offside penalty. Nicholas Kato has changed his hairstyle. Should be last season or at the start of this season. He had a crew cut, but now he's sporting a hairstyle like his twin brother Jeremiah Waso, who joined him here at Heathens at the start of this season. And he's grown into that position, Kato, solidifying that number 9 place with the absence of Aaron Ofoyo for Heathens. Epilo has had to go to number 10. And Nicholas Kato at number 9. Always doing well coming off the bench, but he is the go-to number 9 for them this year.
Green. Let's don't close channel. Don't close
Another
channel,
set
guys.
piece for Heathens.
We stay on side.
5 meters away from the try line. Champara
We
to
stay
throw.
there, we stay.
Goes to Olet at the back again. Tony Okello on the angle. Heathens looked like they were setting up for a maul, but they played it out wide. Biamugisha now. But he loses that ball forward at the back. At the front rather of that carry. Impis with the scrum. 5 meters away, they've survived that one. But this is a huge loss in territory. They came from attacking at the try line, turnover play by Heathens, and now they have a scrum on their own 5 meter line. What can they do from this position? Lots of the youngsters on this Impis team are playing probably their first top flight season. One of them is that player in number 19, but playing number 9, Victor Akandwanaho. He's been given a tough challenge at number 9 against the leaders Heathens. Can't get any tougher than that. Perhaps the players with the toughest challenge are the forwards. This pack of Rogers Mongofeni, Champara and Emmanuel Biamugisha has been flawless this season.
Keep it long, keep it long, keep it long.
Very serious running ground for Sejemba, Omugita and Mwebaze for Impis.
Crouch. Bang. Stay by. We stay down.
Ball is at the back on the feet of Michael Okoroch, and there's advantage for unbinding, and Michael Okoroch goes himself.
Going up.
But is short, and that advantage for standing upright in the scrum goes against
Captain. Scrum.
the Impis. Heathens opt for a scrum again.
Scrum. Yellow ball.
Michael Crouch there.
Now what is it? Huh?
Appear to have
What is it? Now you're going up, the elbow. Huh? Can you watch that?
Michael Crouch short and the try line, and of course Rosenberg Kanyonyuzi always giving radio gold with our conversations with the players, and Impis concerned that the calls are not going their way. Another shove from the Heathens. Michael Crouch again.
Use it.
Told to use it. Kato sends it out. Long ball by a pillow for Olet. For Yet rather, and he goes into the corner. Try time Heathens. 3 passes from one side of the touchline to the other touchline. Joseph Oyet in the corner. Heathens double their lead. What a pass from a pillow. Cut out nearly the entire Impis backline.
Back is here.
There's the ball quickly from the back of the scrum, and then a pillow cut out two attackers, but the entire Impis defense as well. And there's nothing the scampering defense could have done to deny or yet in the corner there. 10-0 the score. Can or yet make it 7 try and conversion with this kick. It looks like it's going in, and yes it does. Wow, yet try and conversion. Impis now trailing Heathens by 12 points to 0. What a kick from Joseph Oyet. He was on the touchline.
Let him stay down.
That's a good kick from Impis on the restart. And it's fumbled by Heathens.
Swap from yellow.
There was no man calling his name to the ball, and that miscommunication has resulted in a handling error. A bit uncharacteristic given the standard expected of Heathens.
Long arm, long arm, stay down.
It's interesting when you hear the languages that the players use, especially Heathens. One of their go-to languages is Swahili, perhaps with the influence of Joaquim Kisano, Tony Okello, and the others who have either played in Kenya or have some relations in Kenya. Impis have the advantage though, with ball in hand from that scrum. Kennedy Muhumuza. High tackle called.
Captain.
And the call won't be any complex for Impis. They opt for the uprights. Star United will be looking for 3 and opening Impis' account here against Heathens. Arinaitu kick is wide of the uprights.
Behind the kicker. Behind the kicker.
Ball bouncing in front of Arinaitu, and he has to tap it back for Kennedy Muhumuza, who is isolated, caught by Joaquim Kisano, and he wins that turnover for the Heathens. Arinaitu not able to judge the path of that ball. Joaquin Kisano, good chase off the kick. He catches Kennedy Muhumuza alone. Good turnover from the tight forward.
Okay. Nice one. We got 10, move 10, Green. Watch him.
Champala looking for Olet, rather. Finds him at the back in that number 6 position in the line out. Now quick ball, like a bullet pass to Michael Okorach, and the bullet carry from the big man Dwight in Heathens. They mean business today. That pass from Nicolas Kato. Quick and finds Michael Okorach in the gap. And Michael Okorach too strong, too powerful for the Impis. Extends the score to 17-0. Let's strikes it. This was one of the easy conversions that he is probably going to kick today. And he then slowly stretching the lead. 19-0, 24 minutes on the clock. You will recall that in the previous game, Heathens 2 or the Stallions pumped Impis 2 or the Intangas by 102 points to 5.
It's almost time.
At this rate, Heathens look like they will not be far off. Tony Ekelo finds Kato. Kato with a bouncing pass to Wokorach. Wokorach on the switch to Sebuliba. And another penalty for flying off his feet. Goes against the Impis. Nicolas Kato calls for calm. Instructs Oyet to find good touch for the Heathens.
Penalty to the Heathens. Joseph Oyet goes for the touch finder, which is good.
Oyet gains a good 15 meters or so.
We have no ball.
As we try and find a replacement ball, you'll surely enjoy.
Time on, boys.
You'll surely enjoy listening to Rosenberg Kanyinyuzi
We stay.
on the referee's mic. She's been a player before, so she understands what it means to be between these 4 white lines. Mike Okorach for Mugisha. Yeah, Mugisha playing that pass as if a backliner now, Oyet on the angle.
No, you don't do that. Go, move. Don't do that. So kujam face ya muno. Don't do that.
Joseph Oyet has been given a yellow card
This is forearm, not that. No, this is forearm.
for leading with his forearm. So Heathens, bit of a surprise. They are reduced to 14 men Joseph Oyet for leading with his elbow and safe play. Can Impis make this man advantage count with a 10-minute power play? Tony Okello now. Heathens with ball in hand. Michael Okorach again on the angle. Into the 22. Advantage to the Heathens. Adeboa Vani, top try scorer in the Uganda Cup this year. Now Trevor Ochan alone, but it's a free play for the Heathens despite the contest from the Impis at that breakdown.
There's a rack. Don't do that again, eh?
Pole Pillow will find touch for Heathens. Looks like he has skewed that on the outside of his boot. Going for the far edge for the 5-meter line out, but falls just short. Nonetheless, it's a good attacking platform for the Heathens.
On the line, boys, on the line.
Ball lost forward from that line out, and now Godfrey Yebare through the middle, breaking the first tackle. He has broken the second and brought down by his opposite number, Patrick Okello. What a carry from Godfrey Yebare. Brought Impis from their own try area, and now they are past halfway. Innocent Gokto finds Sebuliba. Sebuliba can return the favor of Yebare, but this time finds Chisano. Chisano to Michael Okorach. Another full injection of pace. And Heathens are back 5 meters away from the try line. Tony Okello now.
Watch your back foot. Watch your back foot.
Nicholas Kato Champara looking for a shoulder on his back, but the ball goes to Biamugisha, and Biamugisha didn't expect that ball. It looked like, and he loses it forward. Look at that carry from Godfrey Ayebare. Picks that space where the forwards were. Bounces off Vani Adeboa. A pillow cannot bring him down. Neither is Gokto with that attempted rip. And it only took Patrick Okello to complete that tackle. I like listening to Rosenberg. She asked the players at the front row, what is happening? Of course, it's a scrum.
We stay green, we stay.
Akandwa Naho feeds. Nicholas Kato attempts to stop him from playing a quick ball. And now Pilgrim Omara through the middle finds Kennedy Muhumuza. Muhumuza puts it to the boot. Lawrence Sebuliba has wheels for days, and so does Joseph Innocent Gokto. Rather, the bounce of the rugby ball plays against Gokto. It's a knock-on 5 meters away, and the scrum for Impis. What a play. Kennedy Muhumuza was always going to be second best against Sebuliba, but the ball had other ideas. Innocent Gokto gets there first. The ball bounces just before he puts his hand on it, and when he did, it bounced again. Impis have a scrum 5 meters away.
Gentlemen, where are we stepping there? We're leaving the mark here. Choose you guys stepping that side. Step there. We stay here. You're away from the mark. Crouch. Bind. Sit. On the mic.
It's stable this time, doesn't need a restart. Guma Arinde carries it. Now Kennedy Muhumuza on the pick and drive. Sebeliba attempts the jackal, but he's swept off. And the advantage goes against Heathens for the high tackle. Ariho Muhumuza, but the ball is picked up by Guma Arinde. 5 meters now, Muhumuza rather. And try time for the Impis under the uprights. Or rather, Tony Okello needs help getting off the floor after that heavy carry from Ariho Muhumuza. Impis have struck Heathens. Kuma Arinde taps. Michael Cratch's back is turned to him. The first carry is stopped, but not able to stop was that second carry by Ariho Muhumuza. Stretches over, scores the try, and the conversion by Stallon Arinaitwe is good as well. So the score is 19 points to 7. Impis strike back against Heathens just past the half-hour mark.
Just like that, he's hustled their way to the try line. A bit of grit, a bit of hard work, and they get over the line, they reduce.
Impis have made that power play count. They've not conceded points against Heathens, and they've scored 7 of their own. With Joseph Oyet in the sin bin. Can they add more to this tally? Oh. Arinaitwe pumps it, but it's well gathered by Heathens. Michael Okorach with another dominant carry finds Nicholas Kato, and another offload by Kato. But Heathens somehow, after making those all-important breaks, they are not able to make them count. Second time now that they've lost that ball forward behind the gain lane. And just a quick look at the sin bin area. Joseph Oyet is running a little impatient. But there's still some time before he can come onto the playing field, about 2 minutes or so.
Crouch. Bind.
Good scrum from the Impis, and good carry as well from Arinde. Goes past that gain line. Now Arinaitwe finds some grass in front of Patrick Okello, and that's a good kick from the Impis fullback. Lots of years of experience on that boat, probably a decade or so.
Green. There. Yeah.
Champara now to throw.
Start 10, we start 10.
He goes to the front for the first time in this game. Tony Okello. Mike Okorach with a man on his shoulder. It's Vania Deboa. Deboa with a strong carry past the gain line. Now the backs can play. Innocent Gwokto. Rack secured by Sewuliba. A pillow in the number 9 position. Joachim Kisano playing that tip-on. Play to Trevor, to Olet rather. Now Rogers Mongufeni, the forwards, putting in the work and gaining the meters for Heathens. Patrick Okello on the angle. Tossed and swung and finally brought to the ground at the touchline. Michael Okorach now. Champara, the Uganda under-20 international from 2022, has finally got some game time as the number 1 hooker at Heathens, with Cyrus Watum being his replacement for today after the retirement of Alex Mobiru, the Rugby Cranes veteran. To the short side, Olet Gwokto. Shot offload to Mike Okorach. The pillow in number 9 first is marshalling these forwards. Now it's Joachim Chisano. Tony Okello tips it on to Mongufeni. The pillow looking for options, goes to the open side. Inside ball to Gwokto, does not find anyone. And it's a turnover play for the Impis. Strong contest from Heathens at that breakdown, but Impis maintain possession. There's 5 men at that breakdown for the Impis. It goes to Staron Arinaitwe. And yet again, that's not one of the best kicks that he could have put in, but it's enough to bring to the end an exciting end-to-end first half of this match. Thumbs up for the assistant referees. It's halftime here at KYADONDO Rugby Club. Heathens taking a 19 points to 7 lead against Impis. We shall be back after 10 minutes. Strong start from both teams in this second half. Impis with first possession just at halfway, and there's that try scorer. Ariho Muhumuza with a strong carry in the midfield. Taken back into the half. Staron Naitwe pumps it straight into touch. And it's going to be a line out for the Heathens at halfway. Heathens back to full complement of 15 men after that. Yellow card shown to Joseph Oyet. A 19-7 score at the break. Looks lower than the expected standard of Heathens. Looks really good for Impis, because in 10th position against the team in first position, 19 points to 7 is an impressive score. Heathens are preparing to bring on Malcolm Okello. As Paul Epilo gets attended to. Appears to have hurt his wrist. Paul Epilo, unfortunate injury there to Epilo just after half time. And a huge cause for concern going into the playoffs. Malcolm Okello will be jumping on into the number 10 position. The MVP of the Uganda Cup. Heathens have one trophy already in their bag, with Lawrence Sebuliba they scoring the first try of this second half. They look like they are in prime position for getting a second this season. Lawrence Sebuliba, an easy stroll through the Impis defense. His opposite number, Godfrey Ayebari, crestfallen. Hamza Kimbo. That inside pass by Michael Okorach beats the entire Heathens defense, Impis defense rather. And with a man as fast as Sebuliba, Godfrey Ayebari can only be a passenger. Try time Heathens. 24 points to 7 the score. Conversion by yet to come. Like he did in the first half, Ojo has missed the conversion.
When you're ready.
Lawrence Sebuliba then with his second try of the game. It was the first in the first half. It's the first in this second half. They now lead by 24 points to 7. Emmanuel Biamugisha. Now Olet for Joachim Kisano, breaking through the middle again. Looking for Olet in that 1-2 play. But Ayebari has won that turnover for Impis. Joseph Odongo secures possession for the men in green. The last time they were here, they conceded 55 points. Today they are doing much better despite the lower expectations. Back then they had gone 5 games unbeaten at the start of the season. So far, after 9 rounds, they have only 1 win. But at 24 points to 7, Impis are playing a much better opposition against Heathens today. And Riho Muhomu's caught in no man's land. And a good turnover won by the Heathens at halfway. Malcolm Okello will be looking to match deep inside the Heathens territory with this kick for touch. Okello finds touch inside the 22. And with the flag there, the assistant referee is Avitas Ngabirano, one of the exciting sports journalists that have come up this year with the Two Bob Sports, especially his coverage of local basketball. Be sure to give him a follow if you do not want to miss any of the updates. But today he's playing assistant referee in rugby. Line out lost by Heathens. Impis exit their red zone, but only as far as Joseph Oyet under the ball, and he returns that with interest. Champara dancing past Martin Odongo and into the 22. Patrick Okello picks it up. Heathens are back where they would have had the ball after that line out. Mungufeni. And a good turnover from the Impis. Quick restart now. A quick 22 meters gained by the Impis, but they give away the ball rather unnecessarily for an illegal arrival at the breakdown. There's yet returning the ball with interest. Finds Champara, and Champara too good for Odongo. Leaves him on the floor. There's always a claim that KYADONDO is a swamp, but today it's perfect field. It's not the water that has left Odongo on the floor, it's the footwork of Champara. A hookup, by the way. But can he throw a good ball in the line out at the 22? To Olet, a sure man up in the air because of his height. Mike Okorach with a chicken wing pass, but doesn't find anyone. And he loses that ball forward.
Scrum.
Time is up for a blood replacement. It's going to be Champara.
Time off, boys, time off.
This is the penultimate round in the Nile Special Rugby Championship, the regular season. And in their final matches, Heathens will be away against Buffaloes, but still at home here in the KYADONDO Derby. And Pirates will host Impis at Kings Park. Both matches will be played on Saturday, kicking off at 4 p.m. And there we shall determine who will be facing who the very next weekend in the quarterfinals of both the championship playoffs, where Heathens is, and the relegation playoffs, where Impis is. Impis will be looking for a at least a boost in the result to end this regular season. Last weekend they lost 24 points to 8 in Jinja against Walukuba, while Heathens on the other hand were flawless against the Eagles, winning 36 points to 0 here at KYADONDO.
Sub yellow. Yellow sub. Yellow sub.
So it's a replacement. A replacement for Champara. And on come 2 men. For Champara, it's Cyrus Watu. And as we figure out who Scott Oloch is coming on for, that's going to be Tony Okello. But what a shift from Champara. Gets a handshake from his coach, Mama Dathio, and Tony Okello as well. Good shift from him in the first 40 minutes. Look at this bench of the Heathens. Shows that they've rested their best men. Watum, Wangobo, Uhuru, Morgan Odoch, Michael Amolo and Molko Okello. All in the replacements. That's good depth in the leaders. But we're back underway. 47 minutes on the clock. Still early days in this game. Could go either way. Heathens leading Impis by 24 points to 7. Impis with the scrum feed. Strong shove from Impis. But Heathens with a stronger shove. And they win the advantage. After some discussion with the assistant referee Rosenberg Kanyonyuzi as a decision, scrum to the Impis. Ball lost forward at that breakdown. Yeah, to be like it rolled forward from Andrew Webisa's grip. Man playing number 8 today for Impis. Apologies for not getting that name right in the first half. There's a shove before the ball goes in. The referee says play on. The scrum is wheeled by both teams. Webisa maintains possession. Heathens attacking that scrum from the side, the breakdown rather. And Impis have advantage. And it's been lost forward. And into the hands of the Impis, who have won that turnover.
Are you okay? Are you okay? So why are we bringing the madness? Makia? Let's come.
Scrum to the Impis. From inside their territory, Heathens have camped here for close to 6 minutes. But the Makerere boys have held their line strong. Newton Nebazi on his knees for a moment on the open side of that scrum. Nonetheless, they win the penalty as Heathens are not shoving and driving straight at that scrum. I think when you compare this scrum with the previous one where it was wheeled, that pressure coming from the front row of Mongufeni and Biamugisha is not uniform, and it's causing them to angle a bit. And that's, you can hear That's what Rosenberg is communicating to the Heathens front row.
That's Rich. Remember your time, man. You're on time. Yeah? Remember, even here we are timing. So you come late.
Another substitution for the Heathens. Joachim Kisano
Watch him.
has given a 50-minute shift
Give numbers. Give
for the
numbers.
Heathens, and on comes Captain Charles Uhuru. But my, oh my, what a mess of a line out by Impis, Brian Omogit. Now, back underway. Scott Olochu with a huge dash back inside the Impis territory. Innocent Gokto back inside to Oyet. Oyet finds Ochan. Ochan loses that ball forward. Impis have possession, won by Pilgrim Omara, and now back to Stalo Narinaitwe.
Ball there.
Ball finds touch from inside the 22. So Impis will gain territory, but they will possession of the ball. Look at that backing pass, almost no look to Oyet.
Yellow ball. Mark here.
There's more changes coming in. Impis bring on another man in that loose forward position. Ball not straight.
Line out of scrum.
Cyrus Watum's
Line out of scrum.
first scrum was a penalty
Still, just to
against the front row. His first line out was not straight. That's not the best way to make your introduction into the game after the man you replaced, especially a youngster, Champara, doing a clean job at those set pieces. The match has progressed sluggishly. I think we've had 5 or so
bind.
set pieces in a space of 5 minutes.
It's not okay. Why don't you mind about
Timon
the house?
Nwagaba
Crouch.
on in that hooker position. You saw him in shot, the light-skinned man.
Set.
Can he hold that pressure
We go straight.
from Watum? He does brilliantly. Hooks that ball quickly to the back, and now the backs can play. Omara puts it behind the back line. Oyet is only just able to gather the bouncing ball and send it up in the air. Muhomuza lets it bounce. Oyet gathers. Ochan carried strong. And now Nicholas Kato can deploy the men running at full pace. First is Diego Olet Simon.
Advantage offside.
And now the backs. Heathens have advantage for offside. Backdoor. Lawrence Sewuliba at full pace beats Godfrey Yewari the second time he met him. And Stalo Narinaitwe. Lawrence Sewuliba for the hat-trick. What an easy finish. Only because it's Sewuliba. He makes it look easy.
Okay, I'll watch. Okay.
What a finish from Sewuliba. But my oh my, what a team play from Heathens on the counter attack. Especially after that
Let's go, move.
possession retained by Oyet, and then the backs, the forwards rather, at full throttle, then the backs. Sewuliba looking for work,
Okay, let's go.
running around the defense and scoring the try. Malcolm converts easily, but not after that easy work done by Sebuliba. Under the uprights. 31 points to 7. After that Malcolm Okello conversion.
When you're ready.
Another change for the Impis. Stallon Arenaitu just about finds the 10-meter regulation, and it's a good tackle by Timon Wagaba on Charles Uhuru. That's one of the funniest things I've seen. A man attempting to catch the number 9 at the back of that breakdown, and he has to hold himself in the way not to give away a penalty. By Heathens, we look to strike those theatrics by Impis. First through Michael Okorach, now Malcolm Okello running around the defense. Finds Kennedy Muhumu's strong tackle from the captain. Okorach again. Has he made the try line just short? Kato scanning. And that's another try. A bit unusual from Patrick Okello. Appear to have been thrown over the whitewash. Patrick Okello there. Nonetheless, it's a try. 36 points on the board for Heathens. There's a man left on the floor. I think that's Alvin Nkamba. And then the break first by Wangobo Victor. And then all the way to the whitewash. Patrick Okello, ball in hand. Charles Uhuru shoves him over the whitewash. Try time. Malcolm Okello for the conversion from the touchline with his left boot. And it's not good enough. Another missed conversion for the Heathens. The third of 5 tries scored today.
When you're ready.
6 tries scored today, rather. Bonus point in the bag for the Heathens. Arenaito goes deep this time. Malcolm Okello decides to carry it forward instead of kicking. Finds Scott Oloch. Oloch finds Sebuliba. Sebuliba again beats Godfrey Yebare at the wing. Kennedy Muhumuza just about rescues Impis. Now Nicholas Kato on the switch to Charles Uhuru. Try time, Heathens. Full blast of the whistle confirms that Heathens have gone the full length of the pitch to score another try against Impis. The floodgates have opened here at KYADONDO. There's Malcolm Okello noticing that the chase wasn't good enough from the Impis. Deploys the forwards. Scott Oloch finds the wing. Lawrence Sebuliba, and Sebuliba makes it look easy yet again. Bumps off the first man. And then finds the small man, Nicholas Kato. What a carry from Kato. Then the switch to Charles Uhuru, and it was a straight line to the whitewash for Charles Uhuru. Try time, Heathens. Conversion by Malcolm Okello this time is good. The flags go up. And Heathens now have 43 points to 7 against Impis. 2 tries in under 2 minutes. United has been busy today with the restarts at halfway. He goes deep again. This time it's gathered by Oloch. He's shown where to carry. He finds Sebeliba again. Sebeliba trying to find Mark Ahimbisibwe. But Ahimbisibwe loses that ball forward. It's going to be a scrum for the Impis. They've survived the try this time.
Gentlemen, you stay on the mark, and that's the mark. Crouch. 8 greening. Bind. Set.
Free kick to the Impis. Van Alishov in that scrum.
Stand the mark.
They'll have to tap and go. Straight forward.
Stay.
Now Newton Mwebaze into Scott Woloch. Delson Kera. Kennedy Muhomuza on that short ball from Omara. Still on his feet. Wrestling with Michael Okorash. Releases it to the backs. Alvin Nkamba. Was that an attempted drop goal or a grabber kick forward? Lawrence Sebeliba sends it in the air. A sure kick up and under this time. What does Godfrey Ayebare do with ball in hand? Fends off the first man. Ayebare dances past the second and is brought down by Odoch Morgan. Stallona United now to exit his area. Kicks it straight into touch. Ball was taken back inside the 22. There's Ayebare. A hooker. He was always going to be tough against Sebeliba, but he's had his moment with ball in hand. And it hasn't been bad.
Let's watch him. We watch 10. We watch 10 green. We watch 10.
There will be
Stay 10 yellow.
a retake for that line out, as Rosenberg Kanyanyuzi was still organizing the backs to stay 10 meters. Goes to the front. Guru gathers. Now Mike Okorach, another inside pass, this time to Scott Oloch. Oloch caught behind the gain line. Kato, the short ball. And Heathens have the advantage, a free play. Malcolm Okello finds Gwokto. Gwokto inside pass to Oyet. Try time Heathens. There's a certain energy that Heathens are playing with. They look like they're not putting in 100% effort, but the way they are easily slicing through the Impis defense. That's a strike play that has left Impis with empty tanks, scampering to defend. There's Kennedy Muhomuza. There's not much he can do. Malcolm Okello for the conversion. The flags go up. It's good. And Impis can only heave heavy sighs of relief. There's Alvin Nkamba. Last weekend, he won 2 Schools League titles with Smack, but lost the all-important one against the rivals the Miliango College in the Under-20 Championship. Today, he's been pumped a half century of points. And Impis can only hope the clock ticks away as quickly as possible. They conceded 102 points in the earlier match with their juniors. They are now half that for the seniors.
I tell what you do, what if I allowed? You did the quick one, what if I allowed?
Rosenbakanyunyi is there, rescues Impis. They threw a kick line out into the wrong man. Martin Odongo has only been rescued by the Hiso.
Sub green. Green. Green ball. Back here. Come green, come green. Come green, here.
Ball goes to the front. Smart line out option from Impis. Newton Weberze on the edge there.
You have no control of the ball, eh?
Well secured by the forwards. And now the backs. Alvin Nkamba kicking again. Gathered by Oyet. Just inside his 22. It's a contest from the Impis, but well secured. And Malcolm Okello will exit with that box kick. Only until Nkera, and it bounces back into his hands. Okello. Impis let the ball bounce once, twice, and that was all Okello needed to score a try for the Heathens. Laissez-faire defense from Impis and ruthless attack from Heathens. 55 points on the board. After that kick, there's two men under that ball. The first one leaves it to bounce. And then the miscommunication. Odongo just lets it bounce again, and it bounces into the hands of Malcolm Okello. He trains with the sevens, so he has pace to burn. Easy finish. Okello looking to convert his own try, but is unsuccessful. But just that one moment when Impis looked like they were in a good attacking position, they kick the ball away, they lose the ball. The chance to have the ball again, they let it bounce, and Okello made them pay. Alvin Nkamba now taking the kicks for Impis. He goes to the short side, but Heathens go back to the side that has delivered 3 tries for them. Scott Oloch finds Sebeliba again. It has worked twice today. Nkamba has been caught high in that rack clearance, but play continues. Olet for Okello. Okello throws a long searching ball out to Oyet. Oyet on the switch to Michael Amolo. Amolo brought down on the edge. Heathens are now halfway. Odoch Morgan sitting 2 players down. He's brought down by the third. Michael Okorach now throws an offload to Trevor Ochan. Through the middle. And it's another try for the Heathens. But there looks like there's going to be consultation with the assistant referee to see whether that was a forward pass. And with a smile on her face, Rosenbakanyunyi brings them back. That would have been a good finish from Trevor Ochan. There's Michael Okorach. Breaks the line. And then Yeah, that's a forward pass. It's the second time he's attempting to throw that chicken wing pass, Okorach, and it's flying forward. There's some consultation between the Heathens forwards in this break.
Hold on, guys, hold on. Time is up.
Time is still off. And I think appears to be a medical break, maybe.
Only guy I come here was the flanker. He went off, so he's injured. He's come back. He's injured.
And so after that, I think you got to hear that. It's about that blood replacement.
Time on, boys.
For Champara, but it appears the change was made permanently to bring on Cyrus
Yellow will stay on the
Watum.
mark, eh? Yellow will stay on the mark. Crouch. 1, 2, 3. Green in. Fine.
Strong scrum from both teams. Strong feed from Heathens, but Impis maintain possession. They kick the ball away though into the hands of Malcolm Okello. Now or yet. Back to Okello. Pokto for Sebuliba, the hat-trick man. Fends off the first opponent in his way, who carries him into touch.
Release.
Statement defense from Impis.
What is that? No. It's a penalty release. You didn't release.
But it's a penalty against the Impis for not releasing. First man does just enough. But Kennedy Muhomuza did not release Sebuliba, who had his knee to the ground. And despite taking him into touch, it's a penalty against Impis.
Time. They don't give time. On the alert. Okay. There.
I think that scoreboard was the wrong score. Because that try by Trevor Ochan was chalked off. So it should stay at 55-7. And maybe now that's going to be the 60-point try by Cyrus Watum from that line down.
Behind the line.
And then the driving maul. Power finish. Cyrus Watum at the back there. Once it collapsed, he broke off and dived over for the try. 60 points now.
I told your captains.
Malcolm Okello from the left edge for the first time in this game. He's looking for the extra 2. It is wide. And as it stands, Heathens with 60 points to 7.
When you're ready, we go.
With 6 minutes on the clock, the job is done. But how many more can they put on with this time left on the clock? Oyet for Michael Okorash. Has Amolo outside. Decides to go himself. Michael Okorach at full throttle. Beats Stallon Arinai rather easily. One-man finish from Michael Okorach. Michael Okorach. What a man. Close to 20 years of experience in Ugandan rugby, especially here at KYADONDO. He knows the way to the whitewash for sure. Malcolm Okello from the right. He does well this time. They say left-footed kickers kick better from the right side. But look at that play from Heathens on the restart. Or yet an easy ball to Okorach. Then runs that supporting line. Michael Okorach decides to go alone with Amolo on his outside. And then Amolo cuts back inside, providing that space. I guess that's what's left. Staron Arinai in no man's land. And just a small sidestep from Okorach resulted in the try. Impis call for the kicking tee. If all things have failed today, at least getting into the double points of Stallon Zarinaitwe should not fail. There's a bit of a gentle breeze. As you can see from the smoke that's ever present here at KYADONDO, it's in his favor as well. Stallon Arinaitwe from in front of the uprights, about 25 meters, to bring Impis to 10 points today. The flags go up. And that's a successful kick for points from Arinaitwe. 5 points to his name today. The first was a conversion in the 34th minute. And now in the 78th minute, he adds a penalty to his name. Back underway now. Watum throws a loose pass that bounces into the hands of Scott Oloch. Kato for Wangobo. And then back to the short side. Watum, this time the pass is good. Finds Sebuliba. Sebuliba bumps off his opposite man again. Clava Kanzira brings him down. Makahimbi Sibwe with the carry. Charles Uhuru with the dummy. And he throws a loose pass, but Impis were caught offside. There's a man on the floor there needing medical attention. There's a second one as well. So time will be off to attend to them. The other games today happening all around the country. Rams is hosting Cobbs at Makere. At Legends, it's Warriors against Mongers. And in Ginger, at Damwaters, Hippos are taking on the Rhinos. And at the Abel Daira Memorial, Walukuba are taking on the Buffaloes. And now time back on for what should be the last play of this game. Referee says Sawa Ziwedeo, which can be loosely translated from Luganda into English as the time is over. Impis's misery can be over as well.
Playing advantage, then the forward pass. We come back for the advantage.
Will Heathens just put it into touch?
Let's go, boys.
Or will they look
18.
to go into the 70s with a final try in the final play? It starts with this set piece. Michael Okorach goes to the short side. Back door to Trevor Ochan, and it's been lost forward. The try scoring opportunity goes begging for the Heathens. And finally, Rosenberg Kanyunyuzi says that's enough rugby for today here at KYADONDO. Heathens have had a commanding presence in this game. Impis have only been passengers as they consolidate their place atop the standing. But after a full 80 minutes today, Heathens have beaten Impis by 67 points to 10. And the man of the match for the day is none other than Michael Wokorach. Struggled with his name today. I wonder why. What a match nonetheless from the Heathens. What a match from Michael Wokorach. 2 tries to his name today. And that last one in the 75th minute was a display of his experience and the quality that he brings to this Heathen squad. We'll be taking a short break and returning with the post-match interviews with the coaches Sarah Sebuliba and Mohamed Athir. Sound. Sound. Where's Coach Cyrus Sebulibwa today?
He had some commitments to attend to, that's why we had to cover in for him.
All right, to start with today, 102 points in the first game against Heathens 2, and now 67 points against Heathens. What's not happening at Makerere?
Rugby is happening at Makerere, and everything is going on well. We're just going through a process of building. We're having a lot of young kids coming and playing. We have a lot of new faces. I'm not surprised if a side like Heathens 2 that had such experienced people getting that score up there, but the kids really put up a show. Coming to the senior time, to the senior game, the Impis one, it's really, the kids really put up. They are new to the block, their first games, their first season, and they're truly having a blast, and I'm sure we can keep up. By the time we start getting the momentum, we won't be stopped at all.
Speaking about this season specifically, it's one game to the end of the regular season. Your fate is already sealed in the relegation playoff. What do you think Impis can achieve at the end of this season?
What we can achieve right now is we're going to stay in the league. We're obviously not going to get relegated. We're going to patch up and make sure we stay in the league. I'm sure we're going to confirm that, and we are going to show our resilience that we are a rugby side that actually plays the best rugby in Uganda.
Right. Thank you very much, Coach Pass. We wish you all the best in the rest of the season. And now quickly switching to Heathens coach Mohamed. First of all, I'd like to ask Coach, did you take part in that game between Heathens 2 and Impis 2?
Yes, I've always played the Heathens 2 games against all the other games. Also try to keep fit in preparations for the Vets games this year. Need a lot of game fitness. And that's
102 points in the first game. It's a question that I asked Pius Mpoza, your counterpart, and now 67 points in this second game, Heathens against Impis. How good is Heathens this season?
No, I won't say we are good. We are simply, we're a team. We're performing as a team. We have created one well-oiled unit, and that's just the secret in the team. They understand each other fine. As a coach, we need to remind them once in a while, once they go astray. But we have most definitely developed a well-oiled unit. Management with Coach Kevin, Coach Otim, Sky. So that's all I can say. We're not good, but we are ready.
Speaking of ready, you're still undefeated this season. One game to end the regular season. You always preach that one game at a time, but for sure your eyes must be in the championship playoffs, aren't they?
No, they're not. As you know, next weekend is a derby, Buffalo's Heathens, and that is more or less one of those games who retains bragging rights in KYADONDO. It's a bragging rights game in KYADONDO. So for us, it is really a big game, and we are going to prepare appropriately for that game and come out all guns all blazing for that game.
Thank you, Coach. One game at a time.
Always one game.
10 games undefeated this season.
Yes, one game at a time.
All right, Coach, thank you very much for sparing your time to speak to us. We wish you all the best in the KYADONDO derby next weekend.
Thank you very much, Alistair.